Laughter is man's most distinctive emotional expression. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. I was wise enough never to grow up while fooling people into believing I had.
Children must be taught how to think, not what to think. Instead of being presented with stereotypes by age, sex, color, class, or religion, children must have the opportunity to learn that within each range, some people are loathsome and some are delightful. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. Having someone wonder where you are when you don't come home at night is a very old human need. Never depend upon institutions or government to solve any problem. All social movements are founded by, guided by, motivated and seen through by the passion of individuals. There is no greater insight into the future than recognizing, when we save our children, we save ourselves. You know you love someone when you cannot put into words how they make you feel. Young people are moving away from feeling guilty about sleeping with somebody to feeling guilty if they are not sleeping with someone. It is utterly false and cruelly arbitrary to put all the play and learning into childhood, all the work into middle age, and all the regrets into old age. I used to say to my classes that the ways to get insight are, to study infants, to study animals, to study primitive people, to be psychoanalyzed, to have a religious conversion and get over it, to have a psychotic episode and get over it, or to have. If the future is to remain open and free, we need people who can tolerate the unknown, who will not need the support of completely worked-out systems or traditional blueprints from the past. Never believe that a few caring people can't change the world, for indeed that's all who ever have. We won't have a society if we destroy the environment. It is easier to change a man's religion than to change his diet. I measure success in terms of the contributions an individual makes to her fellow human beings. My grandmother wanted me to have an education, so she kept me out of school. An ideal culture is one that makes a place for every human gift. Every time we liberate a woman, we liberate a man. Never ever depend on governments or institutions to solve any major problems. All social change comes from the passion of individuals. If we are to achieve a richer culture, rich in contrasting values, we must recognize the whole gamut of human potentialities, and so weave a less arbitrary social fabric, one in which each diverse gift will find a fitting place. Sisters is probably the most competitive relationship within the family, but once the sisters are grown, it becomes the strongest relationship. I was brought up to believe that the only thing worth doing was to add to the sum of accurate information in the world. For the very first time the young are seeing history being made before it is censored by their elders. I learned to observe the world around me, and to note what I saw. It is an open question whether any behavior based on fear of eternal punishment can be regarded as ethical or should be regarded as merely cowardly. As the traveler who has once been from home is wiser than he who has never left his own doorstep, so a knowledge of one other culture should sharpen our ability to scrutinize more steadily, to appreciate more lovingly our own. I do not believe in using women in combat, because females are too fierce.